Oh,
enjoying the
I'm having
coffee?
Kimmy's coffee after I got my face cleaned up. You may recognize our next guest from the hit boy band and the Nickelodeon show. Big Time Rush joining us to talk about his brand new career. He's already got a career. He's got a new one. He's got several of them.
Yeah,
Kendall Schmidt is here. It's good to have you on board.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Well, you know, believe me, that's what was happening to him, because the Big Time Rush, the Nickelodeon series that you were on, mirrored what was happening to you at that time.
Well, yeah. I mean, truly, I had auditioned for a show and then booked it, and then within 6 months, the show was amazingly popular. More than I think even when we were filming it, we were expecting. And in fact, the first episode, I think, aired to like 8 million people or something like that, or 6.8 million people.
Were you like shocked?
We had no idea that was going to happen.
Right.
And so then after that, it was like, all right, well, let's see if the music is as popular. There's the guys right there.
Yeah.
And then I remember actually when it happened, we were playing summer fair dates, and it was like the Indiana State Fair or something like that. And then all of a sudden, it was like 5,000 people, right? And then the big grandstands.
Yeah.
And then the next show was like 10,000 people. And then the next show, it was a sold-out grandstand, 18,000 people.
Wow.
And so then we were like, these are like what Garth Brooks does when he plays these kind of things. And so we were like, okay, the music is becoming popular. And then we just kind of took off. And then from then it was summer tours and arenas.
You know, you hear so much, Kendall, about fame, and when it happens, like this just, you know, some people can work at it.
Pretty quick, yeah.
Happens so quickly. Is there a drawback for that when you look at it? Is you kind of go, wow, there was just so much to even take in. We didn't even have a chance to absorb that.
You know, like all the opportunities I've gotten, I would never like trade for anything.
Sure.
The one funny thing about it though is people forget, like, just because you have one TV show doesn't mean you're set for your whole life.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I have a long career ahead of me of continuing to work, and I can't just rest on, you know, my BTR days forever.
Did you understand that as young as you were at that time?
Before I even booked the show, I remember bawling my eyes out before I got it because I was so freaked out about the responsibility. Because I knew it was going to be a lot of work, and I didn't know how many hours. I mean, she knows her husband is on set all the time, hours and hours and hours. It takes forever. So I had no idea about all that stuff. But
how do you stay grounded through all that? And your brothers?
I still live with my family. My brothers are always around me. And if acting...
Wow. Are they twins?
They kind of look alike, right?
Wow.
And I'm the youngest, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Youngest and the tallest, which was great for me. But the oldest one had just passed his bar. He'd actually just got his official, what is it called when you pass the bar? Your JD, right?
Yeah.
He just got that in entertainment law, IP law.
Wow, he can help you with your big
I'm hoping he doesn't charge me too much. And then my middle brother is like entrepreneur all over the place now. He owns like a small natural deodorant company, and they're promoting that. And he's got aquaponics to try to grow food for the whole world. So he's got all kinds of...
You got to introduce him to Kim.
I know, right? Yeah.
Why do I need deodorant?
No, just...
I don't think that's what he was saying.
That's just the start of the things that you need. So you talked about how, you know, just because you had a hit show doesn't mean you're set for the rest.
No, it certainly doesn't last forever.
So talk to us a little bit about this career path that you're on now.
Well, I would like, you know, my dream beyond all the stuff that we accomplished with BTR, which, by the way, there was stuff that I thought about in my life that I wanted that BTR got. And I remember thinking, like, oh my God, how did this happen? Like a Kids' Choice Award. You know, dreamed about Kids' Choice Awards. I used to watch every single year on Nickelodeon, and then all of a sudden,
there you were.
There
I had
you are.
one. Yeah,
what a surreal moment.
Did you get slimed?
Oh, I've been slimed. I got to slime Snoop Dogg. You know, like, all kinds of stuff happened that I never could have anticipated. But that being said, now I have big dreams of my own.
Right.
Like, I want to be known as a producer. I want people to want to have me make songs for them, just like they would ask Pharrell to make a song.
Did you
know,
write...
and I know it's going to take a while, but.
Right.
Did you write any of your songs?
I wrote almost all of them, yeah.
Big Time Rush?
Oh, Big Time Rush. Oh, yeah, Big Time Rush. The second album, we wrote over half of it, which they were not expecting.
Wow.
And then the third album, we wrote pretty much the entire thing, which they were like, thank God, because the songs were not very choice at the time. Right. So we had to write our own to make sure that they were actually really good.
All right, so you going to sing for us?
I'm going to sing for you guys.
This is
I was just telling him, by the way, I can be in front of 15,000 people. That's easy. This makes me really nervous.
Oh, this is so not a tough room.
This kind of stuff makes me nervous.
But you're in front of
I just
family.
kissed a frog. I just made pulled pork. You have us in the palm of your hand.
You did. Yeah,
So,
but anyway, so I'm singing the acoustic version. So this isn't actually how it sounds if you bought the song. But the acoustic version of the Christmas single I just put out called Blame It on the Mistletoe, which is, of course, about you know, kiss me while we can still blame it on the mistletoe.
Sure.
Oh.
You guys down to hear it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Take
All
to
right.
the
Absolutely.
You
fireplace.
guys have to, you know, sing along.
We would,
and
by the
clap.
way, just so as everybody who watches our show knows, we would typically be out on the deck, but it is pouring rain out.
But you know what?
So-
Let's not. We're happy about this,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, this is
We're happy about the
perfect,
rain.
actually.
We are
We need
happy
it,
about the
guys.
rain.
Yeah,
And you're
yeah,
with
plus-
family. We're in our living room. All right. Here you go.
Oh, that
Anyway,
sounds
so yeah,
good.
this is Blame It on the Mistletoe. Oh, hey, there I am.
Yeah.
I would have taken you skating, dancing under the lights. That's you. All I want for Christmas, baby, is to break the ice. Jazz hands. I would have traded my presents to see you under the tree. But you're cooler than a snowman's heart on Christmas Eve. That's it. I keep trying to find a way to show you what you mean to me, but I know you're not gonna let me off so easily. Here's the chorus. It's over your head, and I don't know how. Every time you turn around, mistletoe green, you know what it means. And I'm standing here, so let's push pause on the talking. I don't make the rules, but it's just our luck. Hurry up and kiss me while we can blame it on the mistletoe. Blame it on the mistletoe. Blame it on the mistletoe. It's over your head, and I don't know how. Every time you turn around, mistletoe green, you know what it means. And I'm standing here, so it's over your head, and I don't know how. Every time you turn around, mistletoe green, you know what it means. And I'm standing here, so let's push pause on the talking. I don't make the rules, but it's just our luck. Hurry up and kiss me while we can blame it on the mistletoe. Blame it on the mistletoe. Blame it on the mistletoe. Thank you.
More from Kendall. Visit him on Twitter at Heffron Drive. Be sure to get his copy of his new album. It's called Happy Mistakes. It's available on iTunes right now. Can you take us to break? A little something, something?
Right.
Just a
I'll
little
just
something. There it is. When we come back, Ken is up.
I'm up with our Snow Village wreath. I'm going to install a little bit of mistletoe in here so they can blame it on the mistletoe.